Leo was a poor miner who lived with his wife Mara and their two little children in a small house made of mud and straw at the edge of the valley. Life was hard, but Leo had something far greater than wealth. Every morning before going to the river, he knelt in his yard, closed his eyes, and whispered, "Father, thank you for this new day, for my family, and for the little we have. I may be poor, but my hope is in you. Give me strength to keep working, and faith to keep believing even when nothing seems to change." With quiet determination, Leo picked up his tools and walked toward the river. Hour after hour, he washed sand and stones in his pan, searching for gold dust. Most days he found only a few tiny grains, just enough to buy bread, rice, and oil. Yet Leo always smiled and whispered a prayer of thanks. Nearby worked a rich gold merchant named Marcus. He owned mines, land, and servants, but had no kindness in his heart. He often mocked Leo in front of others. "You'll never find a real nugget," Marcus sneered. "You were born poor and will die poor, bringing me crumbs of gold." Leo never replied with anger. He simply smiled and said softly, "God can do the impossible. I trust him." One evening,
Lord, bless my family with enough to live and help others.
And prayed with tears in his eyes, "Lord, I ask not for riches for myself, but for my family. Bless us with enough to live better and to help others." That night, he dreamed of a man dressed in radiant white, who said,
Your faith has been seen. Tomorrow, feed the pigeons.
"Tomorrow, go to the town square, feed the pigeons, and pray." When Leo awoke, his heart was pounding. He told Mara about the dream. She smiled gently and said,
"Maybe this is a sign from God. You should go."
The next morning, Leo took a small bag of grain and walked to the town. On the way, he met an old, weary man who looked hungry. Without hesitation, Leo handed him the grain. "I don't have much, but I can share," he said kindly. The old man smiled, blessed him, and disappeared into the crowd. Leo continued to the square. He scattered the remaining grains, and pigeons gathered around his feet. Closing his eyes, he prayed, "Thank you, Lord, for hearing me. Whatever your plan may be." Peace filled his heart. Afterward, he went to the river as usual. He began to pan the sand, slow, patient, hopeful. Hours passed, and his arms ached. Then he noticed a large stone that seemed strangely out of place. Something inside urged him to move it. Using all his strength, he lifted the rock. Beneath it lay a huge, gleaming gold nugget, larger and brighter than anything he had ever seen. Leo fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face. "Thank you, Lord. Thank you." He carried the nugget home, trembling with joy. Mara and the children gasped when they saw it. Together, they knelt and gave thanks to God. The next day, Leo went to the city to sell the nugget. With the money, he gave generously to the poor and used the rest to open a small gold trading shop. But unlike Marcus, Leo treated every miner fairly. He paid honest prices, respected their hard work, and never forgot where he came from. Over time, his name became known far and wide, not just for his success, but for his kindness. Every morning, he still prayed in gratitude, just as he had when he was poor. Leo learned that true wealth is not measured by the gold in your hands, but by the faith in your heart and the goodness you show to others. And through his life, he proved that even the humblest man, when guided by faith, honesty, and love, can shine brighter than gold itself.